Yeah, Justus, a lot of the coaches have said that you were kind of trying to fit in and find your way in the spring, and it seems like now you kind of feel like you're all part of the team and moving a lot faster and stuff. Is that be your assessment also?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Just coming in, being a new guy, taking on a role that just is new to me, new area, new people. I just wanted everybody to, accept me and watch me work and, know that I wasn't coming in feeling entitled or anything. I wanted to work for everything that, I got here.
And Cam, you're obviously back out there after the elbow surgery and everything. How are you feeling, and how do you think camp's gone so far?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling blessed. Elbows healthy, man, had some time to recuperate and recover, and just, go along with the process of getting back healthy in the spring, taking a lot of mental reps. So, man, I feel great, especially being out there and knowing that this is my last time being here with the Hogs, man. I feel good, and, the competition every day with the offensive linemen, it makes me even better.
Cam, what's the next step for your game, man? You come back for a fifth year here. You obviously probably have NFL aspirations. What are the last kind of pieces that you want to put together this year and improve yourself?
Just overall being consistent, man. I want to, not take reps off, not take plays off, just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I feel like that will improve my game, and also pass rush. I'm, like I say all the time, man, I feel like I solidify myself in the run game, but I have to have a bigger emphasis and a more dominant, pursuit in the pass rush as well.
As Trey kind of said, a lot of the coaches have been praising Justus here, the guys here, right? What have you seen, working with him every day? What has allowed him kind of to take the next step? And, he's been working with the ones a ton that we've seen.
Man, Boone's my dog, man. Just like the experience overall, you can tell that he had playing in this conference, because this is a step down from the NFL. This is one of the best conferences in the league. And, just seeing his day in, day out passion for the game, with the X's and O's. Sometimes he coached me on things, sometimes I coach him on things, but he's just an overall a great player, a physical player, man. Florida's lost. We got him, and I'm glad we do, man. I love playing beside this guy right here.
Yeah, Justus, can you kind of walk us through what drew you to Arkansas? I guess staying in the SEC, there obviously was some defensive ends that left in playing time, but overall, just what kind of brought you here?
Definitely the connection that me and Coach Deke had with a fellow friend. His name is Khalid James. He was my quality control coach at Florida, and he's actually a coach now at Western Kentucky. But I was just in the middle of the transfer portal in the process of recruiting or whatever like that, and he reached out to me and told me that Coach Allen was trying to get in touch with me because I did have two phone numbers at the time. So he was the number that he was calling, I wasn't receiving the call. So he reached out to me and told me that Coach Allen was trying to reach me. And I happened to be at Oklahoma State at the time, so that's right up the road. I came down to visit it, and it was everything that he said to me. I think one of the main things that stand out was his devotion to God, and saying that we was all a family, and just how much that he was looking for a perfect fit rather than just finding a player. He wanted a person that was going to fit in with his group that he already had, rather than just get somebody that was going to come in and do that. And I just take pride and value, and just actually having something to go towards, and not just just going to a school just because they wanted me,
Just as we heard what Cam thought about you, but what do you make of Cam? Leader of the group or whatever. What do you think of him?
Man, he's a dog, man. I've seen it. I've known Cam was before I got here. And it was actually good that when I was recruiting, he was actually up here too. He was one of the only guys up here, so that's one of the good things that I liked about it too. The guy was playing right beside. He was up in the building when I was recruiting. And the dude was a dog. I mean, y'all know him. His tape speak for itself, so he can get out there. And the experience thing is a big thing too. When we're on the same side, I could just tell I'm playing against somebody that playing with somebody that knows what they're doing, and it just feels good.
Deke told us, and T-Will before him, that you turned down money. There were some offers out there. Why the decision?
Man, I'm a big loyalty guy. My father and my mother has always instilled in me stay down for the come up, and it all started with me in my high school. Out of about East Point, Tri-Cities. I want to say I won 6 games my whole high school career. I had an opportunity to go to IMG Academy. I had an opportunity to transfer, but I didn't. I wanted to be a legend coming out of my high school. And, God blessed me with 42 Division I scholarships out of high school. And the word, like I said, stay down for the come up, and good things come to those who wait. And I feel like God has led me with my journey here, and good things, nothing but good things have came, since being here. And I had opportunities to leave, but it was no point to just pack up and go for a matter of a year and so, and lose all the connections and relationships I built in this state, and just the people. I love the people here in Arkansas, not only in Fayetteville, but I've been all around Arkansas, and I just love this state in general.
People look at you guys on paper and see that Landon left, the sack leader, wondering where the sacks are going to come. Can you both y'all maybe talk about what you expect from the pass rush this year?
I expect a lot of pressure and a lot of sacks coming from not only the ends but the interior as well. We got a lot of shifty guys. We did a really good job of getting pass rushers out the portal, like Boone, like Tally, Phillip Lee. And then we got some returners, some young guys who's hungry and ready, like Charlie Collins, Kavion Henderson. Quincy Rose has came a long way. Quincy's going to be a dog. He's going to surprise a lot of people this year. And from an interior standpoint, we went out in the portal, got David Oki. Danny Salili came a long way. He's had a tremendous spring, and he's having a great camp as well. Big Ian Gaffar, big I-95, that's what I call him. He's come a long way as well when it came to pressure on the quarterback. And, we got a lot of talent, a lot of young talent and a talented group. And we're going to hit on all cylinders.
Yeah, no, definitely. I could just elaborate off you said. Like, we just took a lot of pride in, transitioning and getting to the quarterback, and just being able to play off each other. I think that's one of the best things that's going to be beneficial to us. That we all have a really great connection. We've all rushed with each other for spring and fall, so we just all know exactly what everybody's capable to do. So we are able to adapt off each other and make those plays.
Cam, going back on you choosing to stay here when people were trying to, offer you all this money, will you take us behind the curtain a little bit of just what it's like to be an athlete coming off a big year, like the voices coming at you, like how was that happening once the season ended?
Man, it was people coming from all different ends and different angles, and people trying to do it the legal way by trying to communicate with me through family, friends, and stuff of that nature. But at the time, I was going through it with my pops, so I wasn't really in tune with none of that. I was focusing more so on my dad. I heard the offers and all that, but I wasn't paying no mind to it. I just knew I wanted to be here for my last year if I had to come back, and that's what my father wanted as well, because I talked to him about it. Being in the hospital with him, and all the offers and stuff was coming in, but my dad told me to stay, and I stayed, not only because of me, but because my father as well, because when I committed to this university, my family did, and my whole family fell in love with it. So we're going to finish what we started, and that's why I'm still here, and I will remain here.
And real quick, Justus, you said you knew Cam before ever coming here. How?
Just off his play. I mean, I actually tuned into the Arkansas-Tennessee game last year, and I seen him out there hitting his little, what's the name, move or whatever like that. So, I've been in tune with him with 5 or whatever like that. So, like I said, when I actually got a chance to, get an opportunity to play with him, I was like, you only as good as, the next person beside you, and you need a good D tackle to be a good end.